attention actually equals to volume and equals to strength. Okay, first of all, you guys need to know what vaccine team is. So what you guys need to know and which stock you guys actually need to keep an eye on vaccine team. So actually for vaccine team, usually we need to have these 3 stock in our watch list. Okay, first of all, you need to know what the vaccine team is solution. This is the first one. And then the next one is HWGB, which is Hoa Genting Berhad. And then the next one should be Bintai. So these three is actually the vaccine team which is more active than others. So I'll focus on solution more since it moves the fastest. And the HWGB and Bintai, it also can move, but it moves slower and the risk is higher because it's really it's 70 to 80% controlled by the syndicates. The syndicates behind it is I'm not sure if you guys know it's who, but I'm not going to say it's who. If you guys know, then you know. So solution is better in terms of percentage and movement. Okay, so to get you guys kick-started on the vaccine team, let me fill you guys up with some of my previous experience first. So how do you know, guys? How you guys know when does a vaccine team come? So usually and previously, they always have some movement when the gloves starting to move. So the main thing is to look at the gloves. Every time when the gloves moves, the vaccine team will follow. It's either they will follow immediately and follow the glove sentiment to push up, or they will come after the gloves have ended, meaning that the sentiment on the gloves has lower a bit, and then somebody tries to goreng the vaccine team, so they will change their attention to vaccine team. So yeah, it's either he follows immediately with the gloves, or he just waits after the gloves has ended, and then people have no team to goreng, and then they will go to vaccine team. So maybe let me make some comparison for you guys. Okay, since all the gloves movement are usually the same, I'll take Care Plus, the strongest one as an example. The strongest one right now is Care Plus, so I'll take it as an example and compare it to Solution, also the strongest one. It might be the leader, the Solution. So okay, let's start from when they are going downtrend and try to go back up. That might make a better case studies for us. So you guys can see it on around here. Maybe the first one is here. Around January 7 here for the Care Plus. Okay, you can see that this is the first spike up after the downtrend. Here. First spike up after the downtrend. So after the gloves push it up, you can see that going back to the Solution, it's the same, around the same time, January 7, around this timing. So you can see that after the gloves push it up, the vaccine follows through after a few days later. So yeah, so this timing is like what I said previously. It's either the vaccine team will follow the gloves immediately and then push it up, or it will follow after the gloves team has ended, and then they have no team to look at, and they might do a vaccine team. Let's look at the next example. We can look at the next big rally for the gloves is around April 7, April 8. Yeah, here, right here. Started right here. And then it ended it ended around May 3rd to May 20th and 21. So it's around a 2-month period. So let's look at here, the vaccine. Let's look at the day it started around here, and then it ended around here. Okay. So at this period, the gloves has actually rallied a lot. You can see right here, the gloves rallies a lot, but the vaccine team hasn't really moved yet. It goes sideways only. So in here, in the sideways here, you can look at the even though the gloves rally a lot, but the vaccine didn't rally a lot. So what do we need to look at here is maybe for possible, we still need to look at it, but because the gloves haven't ended yet, the vaccine has a chance, has a shot on it. So what we can see from the graph is actually they have tried something during the gloves rally. You can see that the volume actually spiked a little bit. The volume actually spiked a little bit. They're trying, but the team is not strong enough because people are doing glove stock. Everybody are focusing on glove stocks. Their money is in glove stock. Their attention is in glove stocks. So the volume is all in glove stocks instead of vaccine team. So definitely trying, but not enough volume. So after the gloves has ended right here, after the gloves ended and goes all the way down, what happens? What happens is the vaccine team comes because the gloves has ended, goes down, breaks support. Then the next team to go rank is vaccine. SOLUTN come all the way up. So yeah, this is the second thing. And the next example, okay, right here. For the gloves, another rally is around November 12th to December 1, here to here. Okay, so for this time, for November to December, this time, vaccine team actually follows the gloves team instead of waiting the gloves team to end and then they come. But this time, they follows the gloves team. You can see that the gloves rally, the vaccine also follows to rally. So this time is also in what I said just now. One is they follow the glove sentiment to push it up, or they will come after the gloves ended. But usually after the gloves has ended and then turns to vaccine team, the team will be stronger than when it follows the gloves team, because you need to split the volume to two sides. If they come together, you need to split your volume to gloves, and then you need to split your volume to a vaccine. So right there, you can see that actually when they both come together, you can see that usually vaccine team can't go that high. It can go, but it can't go that high. You can see it's small rally only instead of this bigger rally. So what you need to know is, yes, you need to know the relationship between vaccine and gloves. And when gloves ended, maybe you should look at vaccine. So this is how you anticipate and be a step ahead of others instead of waiting. Oh, it already pushed up and then I only watched it. Okay, so it's very important to have a team to play instead of a scattered team, like I keep mentioning. Focusing on one team, meaning that all of the traders or the retailers or the bankers have their attention on one certain team. For instance, gloves. That means that the glove stock, if they all focus on the glove stocks, the gloves will have a stronger momentum when pushing up, because everyone has their money ready to chase for a breakout or maybe even a support at the price they wanted. So attention actually equals to volume and equals to strength. What you need for a stock to have to push it up higher is actually attention and also volume. Okay, so yeah, the most important part in trading is actually you need to engage yourself in the right team and the right stocks at the right moment. So it's really important to have the right thing in the right moment, right stock, right team, and the right moment. We'll go ahead with our agenda today, which is this solution video. Okay, I'll explain it along the way with you guys. The most important part is maybe the 8 to 10 minutes mark. Because after that, it's just a rally. It's just what they are doing, how they push it up a stock. It's not important. The important is how to entry. How to look at what they're trying to do. Okay, I'll start the video first. Okay, you guys just pay attention to this one, market depths. All of the 5 bits you need to monitor. Yeah, it's important. These 5 bits, what they're trying to do, what are they changing inside this area. It's what you guys need to monitor when you are trading live. It's the most important thing to day trade. Okay, you can actually see this 175 and 18 actually keeps on changing a little bit, but not a lot, not a big momentum, but small lots changing, somebody buying up, somebody adding buyers, somebody adding sellers, somebody buying sellers, somebody selling buyers. So yeah, you can see keeps on changing. So okay, right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look at, I'm checking the tape. So why am I checking the tape? It's because I wanted to confirm if whether it's anyone buying up or selling down. So actually by looking at the market depths, like I said just now, the market depths right here, these 5 market depths. Actually the market depths, looking at the market depths only, I don't know if the volume is being bought up or being sold down, because when someone withdraws it, maybe he canceled his buyer or he canceled his seller, I can't confirm it because by looking at market depths, because there is no history right there. But if I look at the tape reading, I will know if he bought up or sell down, or he just canceled the buyer. Because if the price is being bought up, if the volume is being bought up or being sold down, it will appear on here. See, if it will appear, all these things. If you buy up, it will appear. If you sell down, it will appear. But if you did not buy, you just cancel. For example, 175, if you canceled your buyer for 400, here minus 400, and then this 5740 will become 5340. So it becomes 5340 and minus 400, and I click in to see the tape reading, and then I did not saw any selling right here. Then I know someone just withdrew it, someone just canceled the buyer instead of someone selling down. So this is the reason that I wanted to watch the tape reading. You can see right here, this is actually selling down at 0.175. You can see a lot of volume being sell down. Okay, so I check whether if it's really the sell down going on, or is he just withdrawing. So this is what I wanted to know, because if he really sells down, meaning that people actually got his ticket instead of no people getting the ticket. So if people gets the ticket, see people gets this ticket, if you're if you're a trader, or if you're anything bankers like that, or you are someone who caught the tickets, you want to get out, right? You want to get out higher. So there's a possibility that they might continue to push it up to get out their tickets, or they will just admit defeat and then they will throw it down lower. So this is the things that I will need to know, the data and the information that I will need to get from looking at this kind of market depths. Okay, look at right here. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, look at 17 price, 0.17. Look at what he did. He did not refill to defend support. You can see that he's actually withdrawn from 11K. You can see that from 11K lots, withdrawn 5,000 to 6311 around. He withdrawn around 5,000 of lots, especially at the support level 0.17, this area, because previously, you can say previously, he's actually defending at this price. There's a huge loss right here, but after that, he just withdraws it. He just withdraws the level, and then previously it seems like, okay, it's strong, 0.17, 0.165, because there's many buyer, so it's strong. You guys have the confidence maybe to go in at 0.175, but after that he withdraws, you guys will panic. So you guys might get washed out like this. So it's normal. It's normal to happen for them. Okay, we just continue to look at it, and I'll maybe fast forward a little bit, because sometimes it's really boring, because he doesn't do anything, just slowly doing his thing, churning and waiting for people to come in. You can see someone is buying up and someone is refilling the buyers or sellers, but mostly it's retailers, because the lot sizes is too low. It doesn't create any momentum. It's smaller retailers who is doing his thing, maybe wanted to chase or wanted to try some luck. Okay, so right here, okay, you can see that previously it's around 6.5k lots, 6.5k lots. So after that, he immediately somebody throws down and somebody withdraws it. It's a combination right here. He withdraws and he sells down at 0.17, which is previously I thought is a strong support. 0.17 is a strong one. So for this strong one, he actually you can see that he withdraws further at the 0.17 level, but also someone's actually buying up at the 0.175. So it's like a conflict. So you don't know what he's trying to do. Somebody buys up and somebody sells down. So here, meaning that what I interpret is that firstly, either a syndicate, he tries to cause panic by withdrawing the 0.17 buyer. So if you withdraw here and you see that, oh, the buy is getting lesser and lesser. If I don't sell now, I can't sell at 0.17 anymore. So this is his point. He's trying to make people panic and then make people to throw it to them and then to collect more. So, but however, nobody sells down. Instead, somebody is trying to buy up at 0.175, meaning that here there's no more seller wanted to sell down because one of it is maybe people know what it's trying to do, or people are holding on to their tickets instead of selling down. So when people started to buy up at 0.17, then he might not have a chance to collect it at lower already. So this is the first scenario that might possible. It's one of the scenario that it's in my mind. And then the second scenario is traders has finished distributing their tickets, so they decided to withdraw it. So there's two scenarios. First of it is from the syndicate's point of view, and second is from the trader's point of view, banker's point of view. Why do we need to have these two point of view? Is because these two is actually the market makers, where they can control the momentum because they have a larger capital. Retailers are harder to do so because they won't do like queuing buyers or anything. Yeah, so we actually need to think more from the syndicate's point of view and the trader's point of view in order to catch their momentum, in order to follow the momentum. Okay, so let me just continue with the video first. Okay, you can see that, yeah, somebody tries to buy up at 0.175, but in the meantime, more sellers came out because 0.17, people thought that, okay, there's lesser buyer already, so people might sell down, but he wanted to try to get out at 0.175, so they queued right there. And now people is trying to okay, go back a little bit. People is trying to defend at 0.17. You can see that buyers coming out. Just now it's around 1,000. Now it's around 2,000. So the buyers are coming out. So the next step I'm doing is I'm actually finding. Okay, I actually noticed a huge buy-up volume in Bintai from the market trade monitor. I'm not sure if you guys did use the market trade monitor, but I did use it. That's why I put in Bintai and HWGB to monitor it as a whole group to determine the sentiment, the market sentiment, the whole, not market sentiment, I mean the whole vaccine sentiment. Refilling buyers, sellers, buying up sellers, selling down, refilling sellers. So this is what my life is. I'm just monitoring the movement, seeing what they're trying to do. Yeah, you can see that Bintai actually it's up, which is a huge stock. I mean, huge ticket, huge seller, huge chunk of ticket at 80 cents. He actually eats up the 80 cents, which we can know it from here. What's happening is actually people are trying to come in to the vaccine team already. People are trying to already putting their attention on vaccine team. So when the whole team is trying to move, SOLUTN have the chance to move even higher because he's the leader. So when the lower, I mean the secondary stocks, secondary vaccine team stocks trying to move up and already starting to move up, meaning that the whole team has a higher possibility to goes up even more. So let us continue to watch. So right here, you can already actually have the confidence that SOLUTN might try to push it up further. So for right here, if I'm you, if I'm playing it right now, what I'm going to do is if HWGB also eats up, I might immediately goes in to 0.175 and creating the momentum right now. Okay, you can see that nobody is actually okay, HWGB already ate up, and then you can see right here, actually nobody is selling it at 0.17 already. No sellers are coming out. There's actually no one is selling at 0.17. You can see it around for 4 to 5 minutes, nobody sells down at 0.17, meaning that there's no seller and the syndicate did not get what they want. After they withdraw it, they want people to sell down so that they can collect at 0.17 or 0.175, but that is not happening because there's nobody selling down to them. Nobody is selling down 0.17 to them, and they underestimated the Bintai and HWGB, which they already ate up and creating more sentiment, more bullish sentiment for the vaccine. So this is what you need to know. You need to know the whole sentiment. You need to monitor. That's why I said you can't just monitor one stock. If it's a team, you need to monitor the others, like the leaders, the secondary, the tertiary one. You need to monitor the whole sentiment. You need to know that is it strong sentiment? If there's a lot of people have their attention on the vaccine team or the gloves team, for this the vaccine team, when he eats up Bintai, you will know that your whole market trade monitor will be washed by Bintai. Your whole market monitor will come out Bintai because it's very thick. So it keeps on coming out Bintai, a lot of Bintai. So that might catch a lot of attention to the vaccine team and HWGB also. So that's why right here, when you know that nobody is selling it down already and syndicate can't get what they want, so you guys need to know that okay, maybe it's strong. You can try to entry at right here already. So, and one more thing, why I say that why that I'm confident that it's syndicates doing instead of the second scenario where traders has distributed finish and then they just withdraw it. The another reason that I'm confident is because you can look at here 0.16 and 0.155. So okay, look at this right here. Let's think of it at the trader's view. Okay, traders or bankers. If you are the trader or banker, if you have got out at 0.175, and these are the prices that you queued buyer to make it look strong, what would you do after you get out at 0.175? If you don't have any tickets anymore, and you got out at 0.175, and you don't have any tickets, will you still queue there? Will you still leave your part of your queue right here if you have already got out? No, right? You would just cancel it and then, okay, my work here is done. I'm going to rest. I'm not going to help people to push this stock up. Why would I do that? That doesn't entertain me. I mean, that doesn't benefits me. And if somebody somehow tries to throw down, then I will get a lot of stock here. Why would I do that? So if you are the traders or you are the bankers, if you have got out already, they will just withdraw it. But right here, 0.16 and 0.155, they did not cancel it. So what I interpret here is that it's still defending, meaning that it's the syndicate. He does not want to price to drop to that low, does not want the price to drop lower than that because he wanted the price to be supported and then he wanted to push it up higher. But in the meantime, he might want some ticket at this area. I'm not sure why. Maybe he wanted some ticket at 0.17 and 0.175. So yeah, so when you see this kind of thing, they're trying to start collect, you also can start collect with them. So it's like following them, maybe collecting the tickets with them a little by little, but don't go 100% off your usual position, maybe like 20, 30 or 40%. Slowly collect with them because if they don't see the momentum, if they don't see the sentiment, they might also throw down. It's like, yeah, they might, you also need to bear the risk that they might throw down. But for this solution, for this vaccine team, why I'm so confident is that, why I posted in the group is that it's because that Bintai and HWGB, the vaccine team is there already. So if he really throws down, I can't find a reason for him to throw down because the whole vaccine team sentiment is there. He has the sentiment, he has the attention, he has the volume. So it's like everything is in order for him to push up. Why will he throw down? Why will he want to lose money? So yeah, so it's like 80%, maybe 90% to a 10% thing. 90% confident and 10% he might throw down. But if he really throws down at this kind of sentiment, means that he's really stingy and stupid. So what's the next thing? Okay, right here actually is an entry for you because I analyzed it level by level for you to let you guys know what's going on right here, what's going on right there, what's going on from the syndicate's point of view, if it's syndicate or traders. So after you analyze this thing, you will have some more confidence to get in at 0.175, especially when the sentiment has already came up for Bintai and HWGB, all those. So okay, actually here 0.175 is actually a good entry, or maybe 0.18, which is the previous resistance. When you break out, you can also chase the resistance. The resistance, yeah, if you chase the resistance, your stop loss would be around 0.17, which is the previous, if you did monitor the market depths, 0.17 is actually the support that we are looking at. The syndicates are actually supporting it or collecting it at 0.17 and 0.175. So 0.18, if it breaks out, it's a possible entry for you guys to chase. But you guys need to know where your stop loss is. The stop loss would always be 2 to 3 bits maximum if you chase. Okay, so right here, I'm already looking for an exit. Okay, here's just the momentum eating up, nobody's selling down, so eating up. So he immediately eats all the way up to 195, if I'm not mistaken, that day. Okay, right here, actually, yeah, somebody sells down, and then somebody in the meantime also eats up, and then somebody refills more buyer right here. So you can know this is the price that somebody wants to get because it's a breakout, and then there's not much people selling down, and then there's even people eating up at 0.185. So right here 0.18, that's why somebody is trying to defend at 0.18. They also wanted to get the price 0.18. You can see that buyers coming out. Oh, okay, I mean, maybe you can look at here, it's bigger, it's larger for you guys to look at. Yeah. Why? Okay, the reason why I'm looking at this area, this whole thing, is because I'm quite sensitive to number. I know that what's the number is, and I already know what's here. I roughly already know because after I saw it one time, 1 or 2 times, I already know how much is there, how much buyers, how much sellers is there. So if you guys have already been in the market and looking at this market depths for quite a long time, maybe 6 months or 1 year, you guys can develop this kind of skills also. So the main reason why I'm looking at this, because I also wanted to look at HWGB and Bintai to see whether if they are selling down or they are eating up, so to determine the whole sentiment altogether. Okay, so actually here is just the momentum, whereas he's just eating up and selling down and doing his thing. And if you get in, you just need to see where's the TP is. You just need to see where's the decrease in momentum, decrease in buy momentum. Okay, right here, I'm actually looking for an exit already. Okay, my first initial TP is at 20 cents. If you can see my update, I'm looking for at 20 cents because when 80 cents break out, it will easily reach 20 cents. So what I'm looking at is actually 20 cents. But right here, obviously somebody's keep trying to refill at 195 and 19 cents because it's a bear market. Everybody is trying to take profit. It's like this one, in this bear market, when they have profits, even for traders or even for whoever, they can enter a big lots, maybe for 1,000 or 2,000 lots. And then if they have even 1 bits, it's like it's already a 500 or 1,000 RN for them. So it's a quick in and out, and they can keep getting money because their brokerage fee is really cheap. And especially this kind of penny stocks, 18 cents, 19 cent stocks, it's the brokerage fee is like, if you get 1,000 lots, the brokerage fee is maybe like 100 only, maybe lesser than 100. So they can easily get a lot of money with 1 bits. So right now, from 18 to 19, there's 2 bits already. They can earn around 1,000 to 2,000. If they get one hand, they can earn around 5,000 RM in just a quick 3 minutes time. Okay, so right here, I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit, because you can see that I'm checking the tape again if it's whether people really selling or just withdrawing. So right here, you can see that it's up 0.19, but in the meantime, somebody keeps on selling. Maybe the people which has defended 0.185, they have a lot of tickets and people sells to them, and then they defend it, and then they wanted to sell at 0.19 again. Okay, because right here, you can see that there's a lot of refilling activities going on. So I decided to sell at maybe at 0.19. Okay, I think around 18 minutes mark, around this part. Let me just, okay, around here. Okay, look at here. Look at here. You can see that at 19 cents, somebody is trying to actually keep on refilling already. You can see that continuously they add on another huge chunk of sellers. So, and then the HWGB also sells down. So right here, okay, you can see it refuse, and then someone is trying to sell down at 0.185. So here's when I'm getting ready to sell off at 0.185 already. Okay, you can see that somebody actually, okay, here, what he do is actually he withdraws it, 5,000 lots. He did not sell down after I checked. He did not sell down. He got me good, because the sellers refill, HWGB sells down, and then 0.185, somebody withdraws it. That's why I sell it down, and I did half of my positions at 0.185. And then why do I say I'm wrong? Because after the next minute, you can see that, okay, firstly, he really sells down. Okay, he sells down, and then immediately he tops another 5,000 lots. After he withdraws, he make people sells, and then he want to collect at 0.185. I mean, at high already, he also did that. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting faked out right here. So right here, what I actually did is, okay, you can see that my order book right here. You can see that initially I queued that right here, 0.19, and then I actually we cancel it. I actually cancel this order because I know that after he adds buyer at 0.185, I know that he really will go higher, because yeah, he absolutely just wanted to get the tickets only. He just he wash people out, he makes people to get out, and then what he wanted to do is he actually wanted to take the people's ticket and then push it more higher. So right there, I just canceled and withdraw my sellers, and then yeah, goes all the way to goes all the way to 0.195, and then I sold at 0.195. So the average of my sell price is around 0.19, because half at 0.185 and another half at 0.195. So it's an average of 0.19. So this is actually how you sell it during a rally. You can't sell at a higher price. What you can do is you can get up portion by portion, so that you can secure a profit first. Okay, so actually here there's nothing ongoing much already. It's just going up to around 0.195, and then he retraces and pulls back, and then continues on the second session. Okay, because there's really nothing much going on already. Actually told you guys how to look at the syndicates play, how to anticipate what they're trying to do, and how to EP, and then how to TP right now. So for TP, you can go portion by portion, and the most importantly is you need to know where the buying momentum slows down. And then I sell the last portion at 0.195, and then that's all for my trade. He eventually gets me at 0.195. Hi guys, it's Zach here. If you like my videos and want more contents like this, click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and trade well.